Hey guys, Wasrick here with another gas mask review, this time over my US M9A1 gas mask. I actually got two of them sealed in the can just a few months ago, but I'm finally getting around to reviewing them. So here's the star of our show, the US M9A1 gas mask. This particular example was manufactured in 1953. Now the M9A1 was a derivative of the original M9 with some minor modifications, and this mask replaced the older service masks like the M3 and the M5. And this mask was used from its introduction in the early 1950s up until I probably estimate the mid 1970s. You can see footage and pictures of this being used in the Kent State shootings and the protests that were going on at the time. And just this mask has been widely copied around the world. There are numerous clones of this mask. The ones off the top of my head are the Finnish M61 and the Serbian M2. And then there are a few other clones that I'm not really familiar with, but trust me, they're out there. They're made in black and green and just a bunch of different colors. So now an overview of this mask. It's just it's a relatively modern design gas mask. It has two large triangular eyepieces, an external outlet valve that directs the airflow down. It has a 60mm filter input, typical of masks of the early post-World War II period. A 6-point head harness with a retention strap on the back. And then a very large nose containing the two Tissot tubes designed to deflect air over the eyepieces to prevent fogging. Now I just have to say, this is a fantastic mask. The quality is just outstanding. Just when you hold it in your hand, it's pretty thick construction, just very high quality, heavy duty rubber, and a nice lovely smoke green, I'd say, or a light or a sky gray. It's just a fantastic mask. You've got a great field of vision out of the two large triangular eyepieces. It fits really comfortably and really snugly. There's the oral nasal cup on the inside, just makes it a lot more comfortable. And the way this mask is made, it's very, very easy to use a rifle while wearing this mask. You're able to get a really good sight picture while wearing this mask. So just a very, very well made mask. So what I got when it arrived, I got the mask itself with the cardboard face form, an M11 filter. These are the kind that contain asbestos. The carrier, and then inside the carrier is a tube of, or a tin of fog-proof anti-fogging liquid with the cloth. I'm just leaving this inside the paper just because I'm not going to use it. I have OP drops. Now this is the same type of stuff that you will get with a Mark IV or a Mark V gas mask. It's just pretty much standard for those masks. Now I just went over the mask itself. It's just a standard mask. It's got the familiar 6-point head harness with the back strap. It's pretty roomy inside the mask, very comfortable. It's got the date stamp right here. I don't know if that'll come out on this camera because it's kind of low resolution. Then it's got some numbers on the side. And these masks, they come in a big old can just like this. This is my second M9A1 that I'm keeping in the can just to collect, because I'm not going to open it. So you can see right there, it's got the facepiece size. It'll be small, medium, or I think large, and then there's a position of the canister stem. They also made these for lefties, so you'll have the canister stem with an R for right. Then on the back, it's just got how to open the container, and then on the top, it's got a key, just like the filter cans for the C1 filters on the Mark V. So what you do is you take the key, and there will be a notch on the outside of the can, and there's a little slot inside the key. You hook the slot in the key onto the notch on the side of the can, and then you just twist it and roll it up. And when you open it up, there's a big whoosh of air. And inside you will find your M9 or M9A1 gas mask inside a paper bag with the carrier, and the mask will have the face form inside it with some strings crossed around the front and X. So you just cut the string off, remove the face form, pull out the mask, and then take the carrier out. So, and it's just really nice. It's just really neat. The carrier's a really good carrier, just like the M17 carriers. It's got the 3 snaps, and it's got a shoulder strap and then a waist or leg strap. I really like this one because I'm actually able to put the waist strap all the way around my waist, which is some of the other gas masks, I guess they're designed for smaller people, so it's just a little bit more difficult. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the mask on really quickly, and I'm going to just put a helmet on top of that just to show how easy it is to wear with gear.
I don't know if you can hear me, but this is just an extremely comfortable mask. And just the field of vision is excellent. And there's no obstructions to your view whatsoever. And just the mask feels very lightweight when worn. So here's just a look at the mask.
So that's just really outstanding mask. Now, like I said, this mask has been, there are many clones and copies of this mask, and I happen to have one with me just for a quick demonstration. This is the Finnish M61. I have the Generation 3, which has the voice measure, which is a feature that I feel should have been included on the M9 and M9A1 series masks, which is unusual that it wasn't because it was on the previous generation, like the Navy's Mark IV, and then the M3 and M5 service masks. I don't know why they decided to do away with that feature. Now, as you can see, this is it's an obvious clone or copy of the M9. You have the same eyepieces, Tissot tube design, head harness design, and it has the same 60mm filter input. Now, on the M9, it has a 60mm filter input, but you can get an adapter that takes the 60mm filter thread and adapts it to a 40mm filter thread for use with a modern gas mask. Now, this was originally used on the masks such as the Canadian C3 and the Finnish M61s to bring them up to date, as far as I know. So I can actually use this and put it on my M9A1 to upgrade it so I can use it as a modern gas mask or a go-to gas mask. That wouldn't be a problem with this one because I got it new sealed in the can. So this hasn't been sitting in someone's attic or on a shelf for the past 50 or 60 years. So this is effectively a brand new gas mask, and it will work for what I would need it for. So this is addition into my other go-to masks such as the C3, the Israeli M15, the British S10, and the French M53. Just one little thing, the filter adapter can help you to have a modern usable gas mask. So just trying to make a little quick video. I've had these masks for a while now, but I actually just got around to making a video. So I have included in this video some sneak peeks of some stuff that I've gotten for future videos. So just make sure to comment and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.